Hi guys! Today we're gonna bake. So MyKitchendairish will be doing a baking 101 today, and we're gonna bake pan de coco. So this is my all-time favorite bread. It's a Filipino bread, and it's filled with coconut and what do you call this filling. So we will use plain flour for this. So we will use 3 1/2 cup of plain flour. So it's up to you guys if what's the brand of the plain flour you will use. I've used different brands of flour, and so far this brand that I use right now is a very good quality, has a very good quality when it comes to baking bread. So this is a plain flour, right? So that's what we will be using, plain flour. Now these are the dough ingredients. So we have 3 1/4 cup flour, we have 75-gram melted butter, 1 cup warm milk, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 7 grams dried yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 egg. So these are the ingredients for the dough. And now we're gonna add the dry ingredients. So the yeast, salt, sugar. I'm just testing the milk. Warm milk, and the melted butter, and the egg. So at this point we will just mix all the ingredients, and we will be doing we will be kneading this dough in a wee while. So make sure that you mix the ingredients properly. Right guys, so we will now knead the dough. So we will put flour on the surface so that the dough will not stick on the surface. So just put an ample amount of flour, and you can already start kneading the dough. So you can knead the dough for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, it depends. So as long as you can see that the dough is already smooth, then that's the time that you can already stop the kneading. So for me, this is the hardest part when you're making, or when you're doing a hand baking bread, because it's really like, it's really hard to knead. Well, this is not really a lot of bread, so it's okay, but still it's the hardest part when you're baking a bread. But I think it's a good exercise, guys. It's a good exercise for your muscles. So now the dough is already ready and it's already smoothened, and it's no longer sticking to the surface, so that's already good. So now we will get the bowl and we will spray some olive oil so that when the dough will rise, then it won't stick in the bowl. And I will also put a little bit of oil on the dough. And we will cover the bowl. So I used a cling film to cover. And we will let it rise for an hour. So as long as it will double the size, then that's already good to go. So it's up to you guys. You can just check. If it's more than an hour, that's fine. Right now, we will prepare the filling. So we will add the 3 tablespoons of butter, and make sure that the heat is in a low heat. The reason why it's low heat is because we don't want the butter and the other ingredients to burn easily. So now we will add 1 cup of brown sugar. So I use the Muscovado sugar. This is better. And we will also add the main ingredient, which is 2 cups of desiccated coconut. So desiccated coconut is better compared to the fresh coconut meat. Okay? Because you can keep your bread longer if you use a desiccated coconut. And then now we will add a 1 cup of coconut milk. Okay, so it's good to put coconut milk as well because we want this coconut taste for our filling, coconut filling. And also to add flavor, I will add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, just 1 teaspoon. That will do. And I love vanilla, especially when we're doing some sauce like this kind of filling. So we will just have to stir and cook until the liquid is mostly absorbed. Okay. So so I added the rest of the brown sugar. So yeah, so just mix all together all the ingredients in a low heat. So at this point you need to be patient because it's in a low heat, so it will take you time to finish this part. So just be patient, guys. Right now, I will add 1 tablespoon of flour dissolved in 1/4 cup milk or water. The reason why, because I want this sticky consistency of my filling. So it's up to you guys if you want this consistency. If you don't, then you can omit the dissolved flour. But for me, it's nicer if it's a bit sticky, the filling. So that's why I added it. Okay, so our filling is almost ready, our coconut filling. So we will just let it cook for about maybe 2 to 5 minutes, up until the liquid will be absorbed, and we will let it cool for about 2 to 3 minutes before we will put in the dough. Alright guys, so now we will open the bowl, because I think the dough is already doubled, and you have to take out the air from the dough. So you can just punch the dough and the air will be released. So this is now the dough, and we will slice it into half. So it's up to you if you want a bigger, what do you call this, bigger size, or if you want smaller sizes. So yeah, but for me, yeah, I just slice it into half, and then yeah. It's not really big, and it's also not really small bread. So yeah, this is how you can estimate your dough. You can also weigh the dough if you're very perfectionist of the sizes. But for me, it's a waste of time, and I'm not selling this, so it's okay if there's different sizes. And I know that it's not really a perfect size for all the dough, but that's okay. So all I'm doing right now is just to roll it and shape it into round or circle, so that it will be easier for us to put later on the coconut filling. Right now, so we will already flatten our dough, so that we can put our coconut filling. Okay, so this is our first dough, right? So it's up to you as well if you want a lot of filling, or if you want just balance. So if you have a bigger dough, then you need a lot of filling. But if you only want to have like a medium size of dough, then yeah, 1 spoon is fine. Right, there you go guys. So that's our first dough with filling. So just do this up until you will finish all the dough, okay? Right, so I used a fork to poke small holes in the center of each filled dough. So these are the dough that I used, and I brush it with egg wash. Okay, so that will add the color of our pan de coco. So it's up to you guys, okay? Right, so now we will put the dough in the oven. So make sure that you preheated the oven for 5 minutes before you put the dough. I can already smell this coconut filling. Right, so we will bake it for 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, so it depends. Right, so take a look at that. So it's already, you can see that there's like a little bit of bubbling, and that's from the filling. It came out from the holes. So right guys, so this is my pan de coco. I am so happy and I am glad of the result of my pan de coco. I love it. It's perfect for me. So do you want to eat? Right, so it's still hot guys, okay? It's still hot. So yeah, so I hope that that you enjoyed watching my baking 101 today. So this is my pan de coco, and there you go guys. So this will be my breakfast for tomorrow, which is the start of the week. Yum yum. Let's eat guys. And thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And please don't forget to press the bell notification so that you will be notified for my new uploaded video. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye guys. Enjoy eating. Yummy. Bye.